What up, boys, and welcome back to another video. So as always, every single Monday we clean up the mailbox on my Transmog tune, and we also answer questions that you guys leave in the comments section. So if you got any questions whatsoever that you want me to answer, just leave it down in the comment section. And if you see a comment that a question that someone has asked and you find that question interesting, just make sure to upvote it so I can see that there's a lot of people interested in the same thing. But before we go ahead with the questions, we're going to look at the mailbox, and 266 auctions sold this week. The first 50 auctions though was only 55,000 gold, so that's not good at all. And there's nothing so far like worth mentioning on the first 50 auctions. I do sell a lot of crappy items, like low value ones, but I always make, usually always make like 500,000 gold or more. Let me see, just refresh, so I have to make sure that I don't miss out on any good items, but nah, still shitty items. So yeah, I usually make like 500,000 gold, and like sometimes 700, sometimes 400, but like 500k plus is usually where I end up at on my Transmog tune. And I do sell materials and battle pets and all of that as well, it's just on different bank tunes. But most of my focus right now is on Transmog. And I don't have like any focus at all at actually selling it. Like when it comes to undercutting, we're gonna get back to it because that was one of the questions in the comment section on the last video. But I'm not doing a good enough job at all on undercutting. Could have made a fortune. Many of you guys have probably tried it. Like you just posted items, waited until they expired, and then you repost it. And if you also try to actively check for undercuts, you're gonna know that you make a lot of more gold doing it. 20,000 gold of a Rope of Insight, a world drop. Buccaneer's Vest, got this one from Frey Island, 17k. Besides from that, dog shit items. But at least it was closer to 100,000 gold on those 50 auctions. Almost twice the value on these 50. So we're going to be, we definitely need some bigger cleanouts, man. There's no way. If we keep it up like this, there's no way we're going to reach 500k on this week's cleanout. But we just need a couple big items, and we're saved. I've also been sick, as you can probably hear, so I didn't even focus on posting at all. Like when my auctions expired, I was too tired to actually repost them, so I went to bed and I reposted later on, which has a big effect. Warbear Woolies crafted. Time-worn Shadowtooth grips, actually. 30,000 gold for these bad boys. From Island of Thunder. Corpse Shroud from RFD farmed. Nothing of interest, though. That could have been a good clean out due to that 30k Island of Thunder item. But nah. The rest of it was dog shit. It'd be almost 250k. But we only have like 100 auctions left though. After these. This is no good. Shit. Might still be good though. 104 auctions left. I believe. 500k is the dream. If only it would reload. Oh god, 71k. Crafted 23, only 24,000 gold for this one. Wow. Warbear Woolies again, that's horrible. 71k. Oof. A lot of minor transmog. A lot of people are saying that they sell less transmog these days and the economy is kind of dead and so on. I actually sell a lot of transmog. I mean, I think that 266 auctions in a week is pretty damn decent. However, there's a lot of low value ones, but that's doing no undercuts though. I just think that you just get less gold for the items, especially crafted items. I used to sell my crafted items for sometimes twice the price, but then again, I buy some of the materials, most of it these days, and the materials are also cheaper, so it's cheaper to craft it, but you get way less gold for it. So back in Legion was insane for crafted transmog. That's horrible. Less than 40k on this clean out. Sentry gloves from Windshare Mine. But this week was just the same amount of auctions that I usually sell, which is like 250 to 300 and something auctions sold. It was just nothing of value, like at all. Just selling a bunch of marks, but they all suck ass in value. They suck ass in terms of value. Because right now we're at 350,000 gold with 4 auctions left. So unless I'm selling my virginity, there's no way we're going to get to 500k unless 4 auctions. But anyways, can't complain. Can't complain at all. If I was aiming for a certain amount of gold, I would just I would not slack on the auction as the posting, and we would have been fine. 356k, nothing to brag about at all. But I guess it's okay minus. So moving over to the questions, my favorite part. Screw the golds. How do you decide what recipe / pattern / schematics to farm for good gold making? Farming recipe patterns and schematic. It's like, are you talking about? I'm not sure if you're talking about selling the patterns, like, or if you're wondering about like how do you know which patterns and plants you should go out and farm so you can learn it and craft that item, which is what I'm guessing that you're asking. And you pretty much use a website called crutney.net. You just type in your realm, your character. It's going to give you an overview of all the recipes you have and which ones you miss. And you can just go and farm them all, because that is what you should do. Definitely. Go and get the ones that are easiest first. Like the factions that you're already exalted with. The vendors that sell them without any requirements. And once you've received those, you can farm reputation or go to specific raids and dungeons and get the rest of them. Because that's my advice for not blacksmithing, only like professions. Just go and get every single pattern and plan that you can and craft absolutely everything that's going to yield you a profit. I'm going to go ahead and link the website down below if you guys want to check it out. It's really, really good. Next one, how often do you relist your auctions? Only when they expire do you actively cancel them. Okay, this is where I'm slacking, because I don't really need gold. I got like 40 million plus or something. I just farm gold because I think it's a lot of fun. And I'm at like 2.2, 2.3k auctions in this tune. So it takes a while to repost it. So I basically just post them for 48 hours. And when they expire, I repost. So it's the worst thing you can do. It really is. I would have made so much more gold if I did undercut scans every now and then. But yeah, don't do it, but I'm doing it. The next one. Hey, Studen, I was just wondering whenever you're going to play Classic when it comes out. Yes! I get this question like daily. I'm super hyped, man. I'm definitely going to be playing Classic. I am. And then we have, what's the fastest way to make 1 to 2 million gold, considering I'm in a hype up realm? This is definitely the #1 most asked question. Like, Studen, how do I make insane amounts of gold without doing any efforts and fast as fuck, right? Like, how do I get fast gold? Naturally, you don't want to do transmog. You don't want to do crafting transmog. Like, transmog in general sells slowly. You need a fuck ton and a big variety to get frequent sales. So, naturally, you want to do, like, material farming. Like, the fastest way for the average guy of acquiring a couple of million gold is definitely by doing materials. Like, if you don't know how or don't want to do research on specific markets within materials, you should just go out and you should do like BFA, mining, herbalism, right? But if you want a better gold per hour, you gotta be more specific, like maybe primals, volatiles, savage leather, warbear leather. Like, there's a lot of materials that is going to give you like twice the gold per hour than the BFA materials. But you need to sit down, you need to do some research on price, right? You don't go out and farm primal fire if you're going for 200 gold on your realm. But there's a lot of realms where you can sell them for like 700 plus. And in that case, it's going to be extremely good gold per hour, more than BFA, herbs, and ore. But the fastest way, definitely materials. And you got to look at all the different markets. There's a lot of different materials. I would advise you to go on my YouTube channel and go to playlist and maybe look at the playlist I call solo farming and see if there's any material that you can farm solo that's market value or above market value on your realm. But it's all realm specific. It's day specific. Like you can sell wild wine for 5,000 gold one day. The next day they're going to be down to 700 gold, right? So it's going to suck for like a month until someone resets the market and it's actually good again. And that's pretty much every single material. I sold Primal Air for 1,200 gold each 2 days ago, and then they went down to like 700 gold the next day. So it fluctuates. It really does. But materials, go ham. And that was it for today's video. So I will see you all in Wednesday's video. Until then, bye bye.